What up, y'all? I'm Steve with Elev8, and this is
Teresa,
the super warrior doll, the amazing Elev8 Veteran. Yeah, we just had a great talk, great laugh. It's all great. She does a lot of things. She's an amazing Elev8 Veteran, and she also runs our Elev8 doll program. What we're here today to talk about is how we actually get funded for our program.
right?
One way, and it's through the beggings and pleadings of us. Mostly Teresa does it to glass blowers to come help us and donate some glass. And we did this here. We got a whole bunch here from this last weekend. Jim here, and when we do these on our first Saturdays, which we don't always do them, but we do them quite often. First Saturday of every month, you can come check us out at Elev8 Premier. But yeah, we had all these things done up there. Blowers can come get a free meal on us. We cook it up. We made pizza last time. It was really cool. It's just a really fun thing. Great time. More so, veterans can come in. We'll give them a free lesson that day if we have room. And it's just really a lot of fun. And I really say thanks a lot for putting it all together, because it's hard to get people to come together. And without a mission, we didn't have that. So you gave us a mission for this.
It's hard, but it's also easy. So what we do is on first Saturdays, and sometimes not first Saturdays. So this event was for Veterans Day. But it was on a Saturday in the middle of the month. Either way, that doesn't matter. We get what I call the professional glass blowers together, and they will make pieces, either one big piece or smaller pieces. And sometimes we'll get mail-in donations, as well as I met this person, E-Bitten Glass at Champs. They gave that to me on the spot, these little mushroom earrings.
E-Bitten Glass?
E-Bitten Glass,
E-Bitten Glass, so go check them out.
And then we got a package from Gem Glass, who lives in another state. And so she had it delivered right before Veterans Day, so that was super special to me. But we've got some character little chillums here. This is a bowl. We've got a little Sherlock and some little trumpets, like I mean, I think they're one hitters, but to me they make music.
And I know she pulls all her own line tubing and does all that work. Like,
wow,
she's a gangster. We got an interview with her. You can see at Elev8 at 8.
Yes, you can see that on Elev8 Presents YouTube. But yeah, so she does this. And then E-Bitten, like I said, I met him at Champs. I told him about our program, and he immediately gave me 2 pairs of earrings, one for me and one for donation. The other ones have Illuminati on the top. So those, are special. And then over here, we have some of the people from Elev8 Premier. We have Danny Nyberg. He's Glass Parrot, who made these wonderful ornaments. And we have Jeff, Simply Glass 21. He made a pendant here. This one is from Dylan Kelly, Avant-Garde, right? We have Nick, who is one of the glass blowers over at the studio. Glass by Brick. This one is Lyric Glass. She's one of our major supporters here at Elev8 Veterans as well. Comes down for most of our events, so we love that. Thank you, Lyric. We have Adam. He's one of the glass blowers that's...
Exposure glass. Exposure. Then Steve, SSV, Steve Elev8. Then we have this one right here is Shonotron with his famous tentacles there. Yeah, I'm really fortunate, because as hard as it is to get people to find time in their schedule to commit to a project like this, I still have many supporters. Yeah.
So I can't complain. I've never had an event that did not produce some glass. So there has been glass made in the past by glass blowers, and some of that's still available. Some of it's sold. And
you can see all this glass. You can go to elev8veterans.com into the store up there at the menu. Click on there, and there's some links in there on how to get to this glass. We'll be putting it up on the website. As it sells, it'll be not for sale.
Right.
But you could go there and you can get this glass once we get it up there. Plus, we have a lot of other packages that you can purchase. And with those packages, a certain amount of the money proceeds does go back to Elev8 Veterans. And we've worked it out where they get a lot of great kickbacks from a lot of different things that we got in there.
Sure.
And you can just throw them money too if you want.
You can always make a donation at elevate8veterans.com. But when you buy a package, our packages are 1-star up to 5-star, and they are housed with products like this, like the Silver Surfer. And so a portion of the proceeds then comes back to Elevate Veterans. But when it comes to this glass, that's 90%. We have to pay a housing fee of 10% here for the website fee and all of that. But 90% of this will come back to Elevate Veterans. And so that means that 90% of the money made from this is going to provide glass blowing classes for more veterans.
But they could bypass that 90%, I think, and probably hit you directly up.
Sure, through the DMs. I always can sell this through the DMs or, through PayPal and whatever for a donation like that. And so, yeah, that's also another way to do it. But if you don't live here, I mean, either way, you can do it any way you want. If you do live here.
12 o'clock at night, it makes it easy, and that's just like 7-Eleven, the processing.
So there'll be several ways to purchase this glass. If there's anything you're interested in before it hits the site, go ahead and hit the DMs. You're not going to want to miss out on this.
We got really cool cups as well that we just dropped. Beer cups and some shot glasses that have our Elevate Veteran logos on them.
And it's the holiday season, and people are going to want to get really cool gifts. And I think that right here at Elevate, they can get really good gifts. These are all one-off made, and there'll never be no two alike.
No.
If you see something you like, a glass blower told me you better buy it now because I may not ever make another one.
Yeah.
Even if I say I can make this again, that doesn't mean that they're going to do it.
They got to find the time.
Yeah.
And if they're booked out or they're already in their head working on a new project, it gets put on the back burner. And so when I heard that too, the same thing. I think that was Lyric. Actually.
It was Lyric.
It was like, no, you're absolutely right. So get it now before it's gone.
Yeah. I know with this right here, you'll see there's a few missing. Well, you won't know that, but I do. Like one here had a unicorn on it. And of course, I had to buy that right away.
Right.
Because I love the unicorns. So, Jim, I don't know if you knew that or not, but thank you. But anyway, thank you so much to all these glass blowers. When they came out this time, we gave them wood-fired pizza. Steve and I cooked it. We sure did. And then we gave them glass to make their product with. And beer and fun and camaraderie, and we all just hung out. So thank you again. I could not have made it through this year without you guys. Elevate Veterans has had a really big year. We've been in High Times magazine.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's just one thing.
Yeah, it's been a super cool thing.
Yeah.
Without Elevate Veterans, Hetty Halloween wouldn't have plopped off the way
Right, we've been
in
several events here in this town, plus traveled across country to do cannabis consumption clinics.
You got chapters across the country now.
We've made ourselves known at these trade shows where the glass blowers and the other suppliers are at. They know who Elevate Veterans is now.
I can promise you, from what I've seen, and now I live in my own little world, there is no nonprofit that is helping veterans like what we're doing right now. There's nothing out there like it.
There's nothing out there like that. Absolutely, there isn't. There's a lot of nonprofits that are trying to get to the place where we are comfortable in, but they all have a different purpose. So some do seeds, some do cannabis, some do psilocybin, some do ketamine, some do different things, MDMA. There's nonprofits for that out there for veterans. But I'm going to tell you that the cannabis one is the black sheep of the family, and it's the hardest to get into anywhere with.
Right, like they can make ketamine, and you can do that stuff because it's federally somewhat legal.
Right.
They can sit there and advertise it, yet with the Elevate Veterans and the cannabis use, shame on you, bad.
Right, the psilocybin and cannabis are a no-go, but they can promote ketamine, MDMA. I think that's what ecstasy is called.
And it's not saying that those...
And I'm not saying they're bad. No. I think we should all have an option to what alternative therapy we would like.
And what works for you.
Right. And so that is another reason why there's not many out there like us, because it's hard. Mm-hmm. But the ones that are doing it, they're doing it good. And I see you guys out there, and I know that we should work together more often. Time is of the essence, and so are people. Volunteers are really hard to get.
Really, really hard. And that's what you're good at. You found a lot of good ones. I don't know how you do it. It's like a little magic wand. I know it's a lot of work that goes into it.
I still need more. I still need people that are willing to call these veterans that reach out to me every day that need assistance.
So that's it.
So another call for volunteers here if you want to do that.
Yeah, if you don't have money or somebody who has because money helps. It just is. Don't give your leftover food to places, give those places money. They can get way more food to help people.
Right.
Right. So if you don't have the money for something, you can give us some time. Give us a little bit. We'll give you some numbers to call or something like that. Like, we need help, especially locally. First Saturdays, we can do a lot of good stuff, and it's just a lot of cool stuff. And we need help, and I'm not afraid of asking for help.
No, and just a few hours a month would be amazing.
Yeah.
It really would. Not 19 cents a day. That might help too, but a few hours of your time a month would be even better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because we're not starving.
But we are struggling in getting our vision out there. We need your help, and I wouldn't say struggling, but life's a struggle.
Right. No, we're just trying to keep up with the people that need help.
Yeah.
So there's people that reach out that need a vaporizer or a vehicle here, and it might take me more than a day to get back to them, and I don't like that. I want them to be served right away. Mm-hmm. You know, they did not question when they signed that paper to go to the Army, so I don't want to have to, make them wait any longer.
Right.
So anyway, but thank you again to all the amazing glass blowers, whether you're here or across the country, whether you have donated time, a word of mouth, glass, or even just a thought. To wish us well. We thank you. We thank you all of you. Even if you haven't done any of that, we still thank you because you're providing more art for other people to be inspired by, to possibly, help them to recover from whatever situation they've been in. We've found that the glass blowing has helped tremendously with the veterans and civilians alike. So thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Peace. Check out Elev8 Veterans.com.